Wee. Wee. Oh, hi guys. How's it going, guys? It's me, the Super Domo, here today to talk about the next episode of Mayoiga or The Lost Village. And I feel like it's been quite some time now, guys, since I spun my chair. Because last time I did that, I freaking hurt myself. But anyways, back to the episode. Because stuff is happening in the village, once again, as I expected from my hypothesis theory thing going on. You know, it's like, okay, everything's sketched about the whole village. What's happening? So last episode, you know, we saw that crazy yandere girl love pod tried to kill or drown Mitsumune in the river, and that totally failed because they discovered Yotsun's body just like chilling down the river, and like, you know, he's dead. He's basically dead. So yeah, like, you know, tensions are getting high with this series, and mostly what I'm sort of guessing is, like, you know, that's the point. Like, they're trying to like raise the tension up for the like all the characters in the village to a certain point where they all get scared and whatnot. Like, because clearly someone's like, this is all a big trap. In my assumption, it could be some kind of supernatural force doing some weird shit here, but I don't know. So basically, the whole episode just takes part with like the whole village and everyone hearing this like loud roar of a bear or like some kind of animal, not my Kuma mask over there, but like a bear rawr thing, right? And it's just like, oh gosh, like this is an animal here, there could be bears, something like that. And you know, they don't know what killed Yotsun, so now they're just like, oh, we either find Yotsun, do we stay, do we go, do we leave the village, should I stay or should I go, and all that stuff. So, you know, everyone is at a mixed, like, feeling at, like, you know, what should we do for the whole thing? Because, like, there's no leader here, you know, they could probably stay here, but then, you know, they have this animal, and that, you know, like, people think that as long as they stay in the village, they'll be safe, but then they're like, no, screw it, I'm not trying to live here. I didn't want to live here with this freaking weird animal in the thing, right? So I was like, okay, fine. So now, like, what happens... this is always the worst thing ever in like horror movies, but I guess this is fine because there's like 29 people here. But the whole, like, half of the village or the people in the village split up. So you have this group here that stays, and then you have this other group who's trying to run away and trying to get the bus from the bus driver, like, you know, like, oh, give me your bus keys and let's go GTFO, right? But then it didn't work because, like, you know, they tried to push the bus one time and that didn't work, so now they're trying to leave again, and they have basically like anyone who could fight besides Volcana, who stays over here somewhere. So now the whole group is divided. Jack, I think that's the Chinubu guy's name, like, he saw the one killer dude out released from prison somehow, and then he fell down a mudslide, and then we didn't see him ever again. And now it's like raining, and then they're all being chased by the animal. They're all running back to the village as expected. I totally foresaw this, and I knew that, you know, you really shouldn't try to go run away. Like, it's impossible at this point because, you know, the people who are staying, they're just chilling, building up wall defenses and putting up a fire and whatnot. They're having a good time. And then, like, you know, in this episode, like, Mitsumune is just like trying to make amends with freaking Masaki, I think that's her name. Like, all he's worried about is making sure that they're all good between Masaki and him, and like, you know, oh, you know, thank you for saying my name's Mitsumune, and like, you know, you like my name and whatever. I'm just like, this guy, like, he really wants to be friends with this girl or like whatever. But, you know, that's where the episode ends. Like, the episode ends on some weird ass note with like the bus driver saying like this girl's name that happens to be his daughter 10 years ago. I'm just like, oh, like, there's something going on here. So let me rethink this for a second. There's two things going on in this village. For one, someone lured these people here and is killing them out of the sense of enjoyment or some sort of plot thing, right? Or the second option is that there's some kind of supernatural thing that's going on that dragged all these people here, and all these unexplainable things happening that are like causing these people to like freak out. And who knows, because, you know, Yotsun, like, before he died, he's like, oh, I see something over there, and he was like about to go and freaking like rape Masaki-san, and they said he goes to that place. You know, you have like the bus driver talking nonsense about his daughter or something like that. Like, there could be a possibility of some supernatural stuff going on here, and we won't ever know because, like, as I said, the the whole, like, all these episodes right now is just increasing the tension of the setting and the series and all these characters until the focal point when they're all like, oh, I don't trust you, or they turn against each other or something like that. Like some kind of big event's gonna happen, I'm assuming is what's gonna happen in the future of this series. And like, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, you know, like sort of a lot of stuff happened in this episode, but it sort of didn't, you know what I mean? Because, like, you know, like I said, like, people are distrusting each other, like, oh, you know, like, people are staying, people are leaving. Like, you know, if you're staying, I don't trust this place, I don't trust these people, the guide tour advisor people who somehow knew to get here. Just like, you know, it's like people are not trusting each other, and they're highly suspicious of each other, and something's gonna happen. That's all I'm gonna say. So, anyways, guys, you know what these guys really need? They need some kind of super dumbo. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just... So anyways, guys, like the video if you enjoyed. Because, you know, Mayoiga, I don't actually know how many episodes this is going for. I think it was 12 or 24 from what I saw on my anime list. But, I mean, something's going to happen here, and I can't wait to see... Well, I can't wait to see in a bad way, but, like, you know, I want to see this mystery unfold, right? So like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe, because next week I will be covering... Not technically next week, few days from now, I'm probably going to be covering the next episode because I am super late on my videos, and that is my fault. I'm not so super as anyone thinks. So stay subscribe, because stay tuned, and I will be covering episode 5. This is episode 4, right? This is episode 4. Yes, episode 4. Episode 5 will be coming out soon. I'll be covering that and unfolding the next mystery that unfolds in this series. And if you have any questions, comments, hypotheses, theories, do you guys think this is supernatural or this is some kind of man-made event going on here, this whole situation? Leave your comments or your theories in the comment section below, or at my Twitter at @TheDomotaku, because I am the Domotaku. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys on the next video, once again, on the Super Domotaku anime channel. Did I just say that? Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, so take care, guys. Matane.